Why does he look like Michael Cera? Like, it just immediately hit me. This motherfucker is just Michael Cera.
Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Alright, we are back with Final Fantasy XIV. So I tried to stream this last week, but couldn't for the dumbest fucking reason. The servers were completely full because of Valentine's Day. That's fucking funny. Final Fantasy XIV is the only game I know where the servers can be filled because people are going on dates. That's fucking funny. Anyway, let's continue on with this plot. The last thing we did was we helped out little Alamigo with, you know, their little problem with the kids nearly getting, I've forgotten what the in-universe word for it is, but like indoctrinated. Would that we had more information to offer, but that Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of this masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Alright, cool. Go back to Minfilia. Alright, so now that we're done that, what's next on the agenda? Welcome back, Jacksek. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of Lyrebrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say. Precisely the kind of deceptions the Ashians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed by to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must need delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. I was just quoting a movie. Sorry. Ahem. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. While you were attending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends, the Sylphs. Oh, great. An individual fitting Lyrebrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up Lyrebrea's trail once more. Neuraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Jacksek. Of course I had to go back to the fucking Sylphs. God damn it. Yo, Cabbage Face, what's the report? Walking One is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to the Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrod had an encounter with a scary Masked One. The Masked One is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One Medrod. Digging One is to be found at Full Gourd Float in North Shroud. Alright, so in here. Hello, Medrod. Please, leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me. Just like he came for that poor woman. The fuck are you talking about? I gotta emote. I gotta soothe him. Emotes. Which one is soothe? Where is soothe? There. Yeah, that looks soothing. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true. But that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. Why does he look like Michael Cera? Like, it just immediately hit me. This motherfucker is just Michael Cera. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman, one glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. Oh hey, we're on to level 29. So who's up next? Looks like Rogue. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer's that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures, and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Alright. Kill a bunch of Ziz, whatever the fuck they are. Ah, these things. These are some weird-ass bird things, I gotta say. Final Fantasy monster design is fucking wild, man. Yeah, killed those Ziz. Already seen to the Ziz? Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are culprits? Nothing? Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Ooh, 2 main quests at once. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. Ooh. I better watch myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's summons a whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments, and I'll give them a gander. There's something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was a coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. It let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. Alright, investigate the location and throw a bomb at a thing. God, why the hell is this survey bar so fucking slow? A hostile presence? Oh no! Okay, so I gotta... go here. No? It won't let me... Ah, here we go. Then... I have forgotten... Oh, that's first person. I didn't even realize it was first person. Let's see, R1, that, move the ring, R1, left 3. Okay, there we go. I hit X before to do it, and it didn't do the thing, so I got really confused as to what the button was. Lightning aspected crystals, huh? Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yards of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name. But what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Well, here's the crystals that you wanted. Huh? Why are these, yeah, why? These are just your garden variety crystals. Jesus Christ, dyslexia, please. It is a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with a masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. Oh well. That's fine. I got Rogue to 29, that's all I care about. Alright, time for Arcanist then. A monstrous bean mite appeared, and you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Fulgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. This does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of the light combined with blind panic? Probably that. Cool. That is very clearly a giant eyeball. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I've been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a banemite. But you and I were moms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with a banemite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. Oh, it's so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Oh, great. Well, I burn to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Guys, I'm just a dude with a book. Like, yeah, I'm dressed up as a Sentai hero, but all I have to defend me is a book. Okay, so I go back to the place where I fought the scorpion thing, right? That's what they're saying? Leave me alone. Ooh, mangled corpse. Always fun to find. It's a giant eyeball with wings! Greetings, adventurer. Is that all I might assist you with? Yeah, I found a corpse. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the Central Shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any. Sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their the next of... This button, engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil? Or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare to hope that this will... Dyslexia, please. I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You'll need it to continue investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Miorn. Oh, Miorn, okay. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Okie dokie. To Gridania.